Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you a no-cook, wonderful Play-Doh recipe that your children will absolutely love. It is very soft, it is long-lasting, you can leave it in your refrigerator for months and the kids can play with it. It is so soothing to the hands, they can do so many different activities with them and it is just so easy to make. So let's get started. You will need liquid food coloring, vegetable oil, salt, cream of tartar, you can find in your bakery section in your supermarket, or I'll link one below from Amazon, and all-purpose flour. Aside from that, you will also need 1.5 cups of water. The first thing is you want to boil 1.5 cups of water till it comes to a boil. Then you want to bring it to a container. Once you have it in the container, now we're going to be putting in vegetable oil or coconut oil. You want to put in 2 tablespoons of the oil. It can be vegetable oil or coconut oil, whichever one you choose. Once you do that, you want to give it a little stir. And then you're going to move on to your cream of tartar. You're going to be putting in 2 tablespoons of cream of tartar. You want to make sure that you get all of it. Sometimes it gets stuck on the spoon. Make sure you get all of it. And again, you want to make sure that you give it a little stir. The next thing now, we're going to move on to the dry ingredients. You want 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Then you're going to move on to half a cup of salt. You're going to give that a little stir. And then after you're done stirring the salt and the flour, you're going to pour in your liquid, which is the water, the oil, and the cream of tartar. You're going to mix those in. This is what's going to make the Play-Doh. So you're going to mix it in with a spoon or a spatula until it becomes a Play-Doh consistency. Once you see that it's becoming a Play-Doh consistency, then you want to work it in with your hands. You want to pour a little bit of flour on your counter so it doesn't stick. And then you want to start working the dough on the counter. So it doesn't get sticky, you want to sprinkle in a little bit of flour until you don't feel any stickiness in your hands. And you just want to work on that dough until it starts to feel like Play-Doh. This is the fun part. You just keep working the dough and you're going to see that it's going to start turning into a very nice consistency. Again, if you see any stickiness, you just add a little, sprinkle a little bit of flour and you keep working the dough. This should take around 2 minutes or so, 2 to 3 minutes, until you got the consistency that you were looking for. It's going to not feel sticky and it's going to look just like Play-Doh, very soft. You want to divide it into different sections depending on the colors that you want to use. And then we're going to be adding the food coloring. So we add a few drops at a time and then you just work it in. You want to continue adding color until you see the color that you want. In order to make it darker, you have to continue adding food coloring depending on how you want it. So you just continue adding the color until you get the color that you're looking for. You want to make sure you wash your hands between each of the different colors because it will transfer on to the next ones. And then you move on successively to the next ones and you work in the food coloring until you get the color that you're looking for. At the end, you're going to have this wonderful soft Play-Doh that your kids are going to absolutely love playing with. It is something that is very soothing for children, is very good for the fine motor skills. They can do many activities with the Play-Doh and it is something that will keep them busy for a very long time. In order to have long-lasting Play-Doh that will not get moldy, you want to store them in Ziploc bags individually and put them in your refrigerator. This will have them lasting for months, depending on how much the child uses them. Whenever they're ready to use the Play-Doh, I just simply take it out, and just with the warmth of the hand, the Play-Doh starts to get soft. But you can also add a drop or two of water if it needs to be softened. But it is just a wonderful thing that you can easily store in your refrigerator, and is easy to use whenever you're ready to go. My children just love playing with this Play-Doh. Here is my 2-year-old. He is playing with some loose parts here today, and he loves pressing things in there. In this little box, we have buttons, we have little blocks, we have beads, we have little miniature letters, we have toothpicks, and he just loves pressing this, and he will stay there for a very long time playing. He also loves using miniature cookie cutters. I will link those below in the description box, as well as the cream of tartar and the food coloring, or anything else that I used in the video. I hope that you have enjoyed the video and that you give this a try for your kids. This is the absolute best Play-Doh. We don't buy Play-Doh anymore. Our kids absolutely love it. Even my 9-year-old loves playing with it. So go ahead and give it a try and let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. For more videos about homeschooling and education and learning, please subscribe. Until the next video. Bye-bye.